Releasing guilt around charging for what you once gave for free. In this video, I'm tackling a big challenge many of us face. How do you deal with the guilt of charging for something you used to give away for free? And I know firsthand how tricky this can feel. As light workers, healers, and spiritual entrepreneurs, we're often drawn to serve, and give. But there's a key mindset shift we need to make to ensure we can sustain the service without burning out. Here's what I'll cover in this video. Reframing the value exchange. Charging isn't about your personal value. It's about honouring the value of the transformation you're providing. Financial investment often equals emotional and energetic commitment, which leads to better client outcomes and the importance of boundaries. Really, really important boundaries. Learn how to balance generosity with clear boundaries so you can give sustainably and professionally. Avoid setting the expectations of free services for life because your time and energy are valuable. And release the guilt through doing the inner work. I even guide you through practical exercises like inner child work, EFT, reframing limiting beliefs. Where we write down 9 empowering truths to counter any fears of judgment around selling. Build an abundance mindset. Shifting from lack mentality to one of abundance opens the doors to greater flow and allows you to help more people. It really, really does. Charging for your services ensures you can expand your reach and continue doing what you love without burnout. Ultimately, charging isn't selfish. It's an act of mutual respect and alignment with your purpose. So let's embrace your unique gifts, trust in your worth, and create a ripple effect of transformation for your clients. And in this video is a video that I did with my Facebook group, Quantum Ascension Portal, where we really go into Q&As about business, spirituality, entrepreneurship, and also we love to have spiritual activations. We also do sacred oracle guidance in there, and we also have guest speakers in there too. Come and join us. It's absolutely amazing. Speak to you later. Enjoy the video that comes. Bye-bye. How do you deal with guilt of something that you previously you've given away for free? Because let's be honest, sometimes that you're giving something away for free and it is very valuable. You need to reframe your mindset. Value exchange, not just the price. Always recognise that the price reflects the value that you're providing, not your personal value, remember. Charging allows you to honour your time, your energy, your expertise. Have an abundance mentality. If you've got a lack mentality, you'll struggle to get your clients coming in. Have that abundance mentality. So if you've got a lack mentality, come over to that Light Workers Code because we're going to look at that. Because having the abundance mentality and you open the door to greater flow of resources, which will enable you to serve even more people sustainably. Shift your focus. It's not about you. Focus on the transformation you're offering your clients. Charging gives them a sense of commitment. Make them more likely to take your service seriously and get the results. And this is what I've found also. And I've been in this arena now probably for about 9-10 years since. Actually, it's more than 10 years because my bridal business was 2013 when I stopped. I retrained for a year, doing my master's in child psychology, doing meditation teacher diploma, doing my advanced hypnotherapy diploma, doing so many things I trained. It's been about 9 years I've been and there's been a lot of work I've put into those 9 years until I found what my niche was and what my balance was, and trying and testing because you've got to test a lot of things before something really works. What I've found is When we have, and I'm talking from my own self as well, because I've spent a lot of money re-educating myself, honing my things, actually valuing what I do also, learning what I know. Because although being a spiritual teacher is, yeah, you're working with other dimensions, you're working with the spirit team, you're also working with a lot of tech. It's not just about being, and you've got to be very grounded in what you're teaching and what you're putting out there. And if you're not grounded, if there's an energetic imbalance, and sometimes free services can lead to that energetic imbalance because charging allows for a mutual exchange that helps both sides foster growth and empowerment. And I know from experience, if I've got things free, sometimes I don't do it, or I don't show up, or I don't value it. Whereas if I paid a high ticket for something, you better believe I show up. You better believe I get that value from it. Yeah? Because it is value. I'm putting the value in what it is that I'm doing for it. And also as well, you've got to set those boundaries. And you've got to have integrity. Have a compassionate balance. You can still offer occasional, as I say, I give masses of free resources out of helping people. Even sessions, if I know someone is really in need, but I really do want to be of service. However, I do have boundaries about when I'm working one-to-one with people of my coaching, the Oracle Code. There's boundaries there. That is the price. And that's it. Yeah. And let your audience know why you're charging for what you used to do for free. Be transparent, communicate it. Because if you've been giving away free sessions, people become expectations of you giving those free services for life. That's the expect it. And when you decide that you know it's not for free, sometimes those people are no longer there when you set those boundaries. We can all help, but why burn yourself out when you're actually helping? You wouldn't go into a shop and go to buy something, a piece of food or a dress or something like that. You wouldn't go and buy yourself a beautiful dress and then say to the person, oh, but I'll have that for free because I like it. You have to pay for it. Have trust in yourself. That's a big thing, because growth requires change, and our inner childs don't like change. Our psyche doesn't like change. So there'll be a tension that will come up, and then that tension, you think that, oh no, that doesn't feel right, so I won't do that. And you stay stuck. You stay stuck in a loop, when actually that tension is the thing that will have the growth from the change. There's a difference between the tension of a tension that isn't right, because it will feel off. It will feel gut-wrenching and what have you. Whereas there's a tension of where there's growth and there is going to be a change, that you're stepping up into another level, there's a bit of an excitement tension to it. There's a difference, yeah? You get what I mean by that? Also, be aligned to it, whatever you're charging. Again, we're going to look at that, yeah? Have your self-respect there. Demonstrate your professional work. Because let's be honest, it's like yourself, Mindy, you've spent a lot of money on your progress, on your skills, just as I have, yeah? So it's about repaying that money back as well. And also release the bloody guilt. Inner work, do the inner work. Inner child work's a good thing. EFTs are good for that as well. Moving the body, getting it out, the energy out the body, that guilt. You have to do the inner work so you can release the guilt or the fear or whatever it is that's coming up. And what I do is, and I was taught this by a really good coach, was you've got fear. Where is it? Fear of being perceived as pushy. So that's a belief you have there, right? It's just a belief. So what I would do is I would write down 9 things the opposite of what that is. my fear had was a fear of selling. So when I would do a launch, I would be great. And then when it came to the selling bit, I would be, I would go into myself, I would be all quiet, I wouldn't do what I had to do. I wouldn't have that energy of, this is going to help you, be of service. And that's what I did. I actually wrote down the one thing that I had a fear of. I shriveled up on day 2 of a launch about selling. And then I wrote 9 things that I did that I wanted, that I sell amazingly well, that I absolutely loved selling, that selling was just my worth. It was my value. I was being of service. I was just in all those things. And I did it every day. And it changed. It really does. So do the work. And remember the impact that you're going to give, because clients benefit more. When people invest financially, they often invest emotionally, energetically, which will often, they'll achieve a greater transformation. And be sustainable. Earning from your services, it really helps you expand your reach and continue helping others without the burnout. Because this is what happens with a lot of light workers, is burnout. Yeah. And also remember, it's not bloody selfish to charge. It's necessary, especially for your growth and your client's success. Approach prices as an act of mutual respect. Let go of the belief that free equates to being more spiritual, more noble. Who's going to pay your bills? Who's going to help you when you're in burnout? Who's going to pay your mortgage? Your unique gifts are valuable. Don't let any other person's judgment tell you otherwise. And if it's perfectly aligned with your purpose, you to receive the return that you're sharing with them.